Sponsored by Morgan & Morgan for thepeople.com.
On Your Side Tonight with Jamie Bowl starts now. Hometown Heroes. We travel with veterans from Charlotte to Washington to see the war memorials built in their honor.
When you look around, this place right here, what does it mean to you?
Well, it brings back all the memories.
A flight to remember.
It means a lot to finally be recognized for what we did.
We're on your side, saluting all of our servicemen and women ahead of Veterans Day. Stick around for that. Also tonight, police say a student was found with 2 guns, 100 THC vape pens, all at a Charlotte high school. We'll have more on that coming up. A wildfire still burning tonight in Watauga County. Got the latest on the situation there. And you're going to want to stick around for this story. We are introducing you to guitar craftsman Ken Hooper in this week's Carolina Camera. Good evening and welcome to On Your Side Tonight. I'm Jamie Bowl. Appreciate your time as always. And we do have several special tributes to our veterans tonight as well. Also here, our Dedrick Russell. We know you're busy. He's going to get you caught up on the big stories of the day here in just a moment. Meteorologist Rachel Coulter's in the First Alert Weather Center, and we will begin there tonight. We are the first always to alert you to changes in the weather, and boy, we have those. Live pictures from Charlotte and Boone. Major cool down for the weekend. Looks like some wet pavement in Boone as we speak. Much needed rain, Rachel, and much cooler temperatures ahead.
Yeah, that's right. This weekend, much different than what we had here the past couple of days. Quite the dramatic drop in temperatures, and we're going to have a couple of opportunities for rain heading into the weekend. And if you have any outdoor plans, whether that be on Veterans Day or even heading into Sunday, if you look at your screen here, this is where the best chance of rain will be. Along and south of I-85, we're expecting scattered showers, and it looks like the start of the day and into the middle of the days. Both days could see that opportunity. And then as far north as I-40, a few showers are going to be a possibility, but best chance the farther south you go. And of course, timing all of that out here in just a few minutes for you. But looking at rain totals today, because we finally got measurable rainfall at the Charlotte Douglas International Airport for the first time in November. It's been since about the middle of October where we've actually had measurable rainfall there, but it was barely enough to make a difference. We're talking about trace amounts lining I-85. The rest of the area pretty meager in terms of accumulations. A few sprinkles out there at times tonight, but that's about it. Certainly some areas of drizzle as well. 57 in Wadesboro, 54 in Charlotte, 52 in Hickory, 43 in Boone, which means that we're about 20 degrees cooler right now than we were this time yesterday in Charlotte, Concord, up towards the higher elevations. And at one point today, we were over 30 degrees cooler than we were this time yesterday after record highs in those low to mid 80s. So where do we go from here? If you have plans tonight, should be dry outside of a sprinkle or two. Cloudy conditions will persist. Temperatures will stay in those low 50s. We've got a cool weekend ahead. And as I mentioned, some rain chances you'll want to know about. Timing those out in just a few minutes. Jamie.
We'll see you then, Rachel. Thank you. Now to 7 at 7. Our Dedrick Russell joins us with the 7 biggest stories today to get you caught up. And Dedrick, we're starting with some breaking news here.
Absolutely, Jamie. We're talking about a shot fired during an attempted carjacking at the Charlotte Premium Outlets in Steel Creek. WBTV's Erica Lunsford is live at the mall. Erica, I understand police say there was a fight before that gunshot went off?
Yes, Desert, that's right. Steel Creek police officers say this happened around 5 o'clock this evening. Now, we have been asked to leave the scene, but we're going to show you some video now of what things were like a little bit earlier, right after the incident. Now, this happened at the Charlotte Premium Outlets. Police said 2 men were fighting in the parking lot. They say that one of the men was a victim. He was returning to his car, and that's when he saw a suspect inside his vehicle attempting to steal it. And that suspect did fire 1 shot, but again, the victim was not hit with a bullet, but was pistol whipped by that suspect. At this time, the police say there is no arrest, and the Steel Creek Division officers are continuing to look around the area and check and monitor everything and look for the suspect, and that's all of the information they were able to share with us at this time. But we will be out here on the scene working to learn more and see if they are able to give a description of the suspect. Dedrick.
All right, then. Thank you, Erica. A North Mecklenburg high school student is in jail after police say he brought guns and THC vape pens to school. Officers say they were tipped off when someone reported 18-year-old Miguel Guzman selling pens on campus yesterday. yesterday. Police tell us their canines found about 100 THC vape pens on Guzman. Officers then searched his car and found guns with extended magazines. Guzman faces several charges, including 2 counts of carrying a concealed weapon on school grounds and felony possession with intent to sell and deliver marijuana. Last night, we told you, no cap, those pills are sus. That's the new CMPD's slogan to alert teens about the deadly dangers of fentanyl. Tonight, we get a reaction from a parent who knows all too well about what that drug can do. Gwen Brown's high school son died from a fentanyl overdose back in July. She told us the campaign is not enough to move the needle, but admits it's a great start and hopes the catchy slogan will get some eyeballs. Brown believes another slogan could stick more.
This is not going to go viral, and we know everything right now is you have to go viral in order to make a difference. The only Fenty we like is the beauty brand at Rihanna.
Yeah, the mom hopes these slogans from CMPD will at least start a conversation that could save a life. A wildfire is still burning right now in Watauga County. It started Wednesday night. Since then, it has grown to 225 acres, according to the U.S. Forest Service. It's only 10% contained, and some residents are leaving their homes because of it. The cause is still under investigation. Signed, sealed, and delivered, Vice President Kamala Harris in Columbia, South Carolina today to file important paperwork for the 2024 election. That paperwork was to ensure her and President Biden's name appears on the ballot next year. South Carolina is the state that turned around Biden's fortunes in the 2020 Democratic primary and propelled him to the nomination.
We're the voiceless right now.
A demonstration taking place in West Charlotte calling for a ceasefire and an end to the Israel-Hamas war. Protesters marched right past the Wbtv studios holding signs and flags. The conflict started October 7th when Hamas carried out a surprise attack in southern Israel. Veterans Day is tomorrow, and many restaurants are showing their appreciation for those who have served or actively serving in the military with some special deals. Now, take a look at the screen right now. Here is just a small sample of the freebies veterans in active duty military can get. Now, Saturday, they get a free donut at Dunkin', free coffee and a donut at Krispy Kreme. At Starbucks, vets get a free hot or iced coffee, and Applebee's is offering a free meal when you dine in tomorrow. So our veterans will be well taken care of, Jamie, and that's the 7 of the biggest stories happening right now. But I think that biggest story is Veterans Day tomorrow.
Absolutely. We're going to talk much more about that coming up here in this hour-long program. And before we go real quick, today, 20 years ago, this young man walked into WBTV for the first time as a reporter here at WBTV. Congratulations. 2 decades. How about that?
From my mother's womb right here.
That's right. That's right. He's only 23. I don't know how it happened. Denny, appreciate you as always.
Thank you, Jay.
Have a great weekend.
Thank you. You too.
Coming up next.
He spent 22 years serving our country, and he continues to live his life as a leader in our community.
Well, I think one of the main things is that the military are the ones that preserve our democracy.
He shares his story and message to future service members. It's tonight's cover story.
And if you have plans on your Veterans Day, we do have the chance for a few showers and, of course, some cooler temperatures. That First Alert forecast next.